Have you ever been told to just stay positive even when things are clearly falling apart? Maybe a project failed, a teammate quit, or you were dealing with something personal and someone smiled and said, "Don't worry, good vibes only." Well, that's not support, that's a shutdown. And in today's video, the second one in our mental health series, we are going to talk about why forced positivity is dangerous and how it can quietly damage both your individual well-being and the workplace culture. Hi everyone, my name is Gagandeep Singh. I am an organizational psychologist and a leadership coach, and my mission is to make all corporate professionals in India mentally fit and performance ready. And today we will talk about the science behind emotional suppression and why pretending to be fine can actually make things worse for you. Now here's the problem. When positivity is forced, it creates a gap between what you are feeling from within and what you are allowed to express on the outside. That gap, it's extremely exhausting. It's called emotional dissonance, and over time it leads to burnout, resentment, and disengagement. Let's take an example from workplace. Imagine a team member went through a brutal quarter, missed their targets, had internal conflicts, maybe there were even layoffs. And instead of processing what went wrong, the manager says, "Hey, let's not dwell on this. We are stronger now. Let's push forward," with a smile. That may sound motivating, but the team feels dismissed. Their pain has not been acknowledged, and without space to process the loss, the forced optimism feels like gaslighting. Now, this happens at all the levels. Junior employees are often told not to complain and crib. Leaders feel pressured all the time to be always on. Even in HR, where empathy should be the highest, there is often a fear of being seen as negative if you bring up emotional concerns. But here's the truth. Genuine positivity comes after processing the pain, not by pretending that it does not exist. Emotional bypassing or skipping over the tough stuff in the name of optimism, good vibes, is not resilience. It is denial, and denial is very fragile. Psychologically safe workplaces don't just allow space for real emotions. They normalize it. They encourage check-ins where something like "I am struggling" is just as acceptable as "I am crushing it." Because that honesty builds trust. And here's the powerful paradox. When people are allowed to feel what they actually feel, they recover faster. When you don't force people to be okay, they get there on their own without any effort. So let's loop back. When someone says, "just stay positive," take a pause, ask instead, what do you really need right now? Because your goal isn't to cheer them up. It is to hold space for what is real. And when you do that, positivity stops being a mask and starts becoming a choice. Please remember, optimism, if taken to an extreme, is as biased as pessimism, and it takes us away from the truth. I hope you like this video. This is the part 2 of our mental health series, and in the next video we will talk about burnout, what causes it, how to spot it, and how to prevent it. My name is Gagandeep Singh. I am an organizational psychologist, and I'll see you in the next video. Jai Hind.